American Idol tonight and tomorrow. They're still doing the auditions, and anytime someone local makes it on one of these national shows, we try to make sure that we stand behind them. So when they do that bit and they come back to their hometowns, they'll come back and then come on our show. David Willis, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
Good. Now, this is the second year that you've been on Idol.
It is. I was on last season, actually.
And you got to what, top 25?
Yeah, last year I was on top 25.
Okay, and you said, you know what, it's not enough. So what did you do in the last year to now to get you prepared to go back on?
You know, since last year, I've been honing in my skills and trying to figure out really who I am as an artist. And that has consisted of playing, you know, a number of shows and a number of different places as well. I'm playing a lot around downtown Orlando and the Central Florida area.
Okay.
But yeah, just mainly from the experience of playing and getting feedback from the community, and that's just, I mean, basically that's what I've been doing this year. I've opened up a small coffee house downtown Mount Dora, and
you're involved with the church too, right?
Say that again?
You're involved with the church in Mount Dora?
I actually just linked up with a Journey Christian Church, and I've been, you know, serving there a little bit, but I've not been fully, you know, full-time there. Owning a small business has really put a lot of the time on it, you know.
So when you go back to Idol for the second time, do you start at the bottom again as if you're a first-timer and have to go through the whole process again?
Yeah, to start all the way at the bottom again.
Are there some of the same producers that saw you before, or were they in those auditions and recognized you?
You know, there's all new executive producers, but there's a lot of the crew from the show I did recognize, and they did recognize me from last season.
Oh, good. And now it's 5:23 a.m. there in LA, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's why you're so tired.
Yeah.
You sound so tired.
So you're going to be on tonight?
Yeah, I'll be on tonight at 8 o'clock. But that's showing Detroit's auditions. I actually had to fly up to Detroit to catch an opportunity to audition for the show this season.
Wow.
Wow. So now you can't tell us the outcome, can you? Or can you?
I cannot tell you. I can't tell you the outcome.
Yeah.
I have to encourage everyone to tune in and watch this afternoon.
But you ain't in Mount Dora right now.
I'm not in Mount Dora.
He's doing big things. So now you are in front of different judges this year.
I could be at Disneyland though.
That's right. I believe. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Because last year you had the old panel with Nicki Minaj and everybody, and now you have a whole new panel. How was that?
You know, the panel this year, they are incredible. Keith Urban, you know, he was there last year, and everyone just fell in love with how down to earth he was, but how honest he was at the same time. Jennifer Lopez she definitely knows her stuff. She's extremely intelligent, but she's, you know, really witty as well on the panel. And Harry Connick Jr. is really, you know, I've known who he is for a long time, but apparently a lot of America has not known who he is. And, you know, I think you'll see more and more throughout this season that, in a way, he brings the most to the table as far as being, you know,
he's been
honest.
He's been like a prodigy since the age 5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right, Ray,
were you more intimidated or more excited to meet the judges last year or the new panel of judges this year? Because last year was Nicki Minaj, and now it's J-Lo.
It's not necessarily the personalities on the panel, but it's I do feel a lot more you know, anxious going into it this year because, you know, not only do you have that expectation of the first impression, but you have to show how far you've grown and how far you know that you've come from the year before to prove that you deserve a spot on the show this year. So yeah, even though there's a whole new panel of judges and it seems like that's a totally fresh start, you still have in the back of your mind, you know, I have to show how far I've come from last year because there's still a lot of people in production that were there last year to see, you know what you did, and you want to show that you've improved in every way.
All right, we're talking to David Willis from Mount Dora, who's going to be on American Idol tonight, auditioned in Detroit. Cannot let us know if he made it through, but we always wanted to give him some love. Just in case you did make it through and you do win, you know how they go back to the hometown radio stations. I just want to throw in, you know, we'll be more than happy to accommodate you.
I'll be there.
Yeah, because, you know, if that happens, if you get through tonight, if not, you can come by anytime and bring us some coffee from your little restaurant.
Yeah, we'll still love you.
Yeah.
Will do.
Well, hey, man, we hopefully, you know, our thoughts and prayers are with you, and the talent is with you, and you get all the way through, and we just want to give you some hometown love, and hopefully, you know, we'll be cheering you on for weeks to come.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
All right, keep doing your thing, David.
I also wanted to say that in Mount Dora tonight, they'll be watching the show at the community building for those who don't have cable, can't watch TV.
Mm-hmm.
The city of Mount Dora has opened up the community building to show it there, and there's already a couple hundred people that are going to show up.
That is awesome.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Here to cover it and everything.
All right, the Community Center in Mount Dora's David Willis watching American Idol tonight. Well, good luck to you, David.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
All right.
All right, Idol tonight. Last year made top 25, and hopefully we'll be cheering them on.
Yeah.
We'll watch it. Man, Mount Dora's like, listen, this guy gonna win. We need to go ahead and embrace this now.
Right, it's Mount Dora, the small
how you do
town.
it.
What if we got an X Factor and Idol in the same year?
Oh, wow.
Then they'll have all kind of crazy auditions
That would be crazy.
down here. All right, coming up.